Welcome back to Bear Download on ChicagoTribune.com. I'm Dan Wiederer, joined by Rich Campbell out here at Hallis Hall on Wednesday afternoon of Week 5. A lot of starters returning to the practice field today as the Bears try to get healthy before they head to Carolina to play the Panthers. You had Brandon Marshall back on the practice field. You had Matt Slauson and Roberto Garza in limited capacity out there practicing. You had Jeremiah Ratliff back in the mix. And, of course, you had Jared Allen coming back from a pretty significant sickness he had a week ago that kept him out of the Packers game. Very unfamiliar thing for Jared to be sitting at home on Sunday watching a football game on TV. He had that experience. Now he hopes to be back in the mix on Sunday against the Panthers. What do you make of what Jared will bring to this attack once he's back?
Well, it wasn't a comfortable situation watching that Packers game because the defensive line didn't do its job. They did not pressure Aaron Rodgers nearly enough, and to get two starters back for this game would be a big help against Cam Newton, who has been playing injured, playing hurt, throwing the ball okay, but an opportunity really for a Bears defense to play well against a Panthers team that does not have the type of weapons that Green Bay does. And so Jared, talking to him after practice today, he was limited, but said that it's a matter of, for him, getting his strength back up. He lost 15 pounds with the pneumonia down to 239. It's pretty light.
For a big guy as tall and rangy as he is.
Right, and then the endurance as well, because pneumonia, obviously a lung issue there. How hard could you run? How well can you last the cardio? Things like that. And so Jared's going to work on that all this week, and if they can get him back, he's going to help. I mean, I know Jared Allen didn't have a sack through 3 games of the first 3 games of the season. First time in his career that's happened. But the attention he commands, the tone he sets, should help. The other thing that was interesting that Jared said is that he felt like he was starting to get in a rhythm.
Right, against the Jets. And the fourth quarter of that game was really starting to attack a little bit more. And obviously you hope that there's some carryover for that if you're Jared Allen. Now, obviously you mentioned the Panthers. They're beat up in the backfield. They're on, cycling through running backs the same way the Bears have been cycling through a lot of different options at kick returner. In addition to that, Cam Newton, after the offseason ankle surgery and the rib injury he suffered in the preseason, has basically, Ron Rivera said today, been sort of suggested that he not run as much. And so that changes sort of the dimensions of this Carolina offense. And that's going to be interesting for this defensive line to get a feel for exactly what Cam Newton is capable of and what he's being coached against not doing in this game for them to plan.
Yeah, when you say change the dimension, I think we can both agree. It makes them worse.
Yeah.
It dulls the threat. Yeah. Cam Newton as a dual threat is one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL, and we've seen some of these zone read quarterbacks already, but Cam Newton's at the top of this list, and if he can't run, if he's being strongly suggested not to run, that it's going to help the Bears defense. Key on him as a passer, and overall that's going to help the pass rush. I think one of the keys Jared Allen mentioned is that the Bears need to be playing with a lead in order to get this pass rush going.
No question.
And I think they have a good chance to do that against the Panthers offense that, like we said, doesn't have the weapons the Bears have. I don't think they're going to get in a shootout with the Bears like the Packers tried to do. This is an opportunity for the Bears to really get healthy.
And all these takeaways that the Bears have had so far this season have come when they've had a lead and they've been able to turn the dogs loose a little bit. All right, stick with us throughout the week here at Hallis Hall. For Rich Campbell, I'm Dan Wiederer. That'll do it for this edition of Bear Download.